Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting today, Monday the 18th of November 2019. If you haven't already, head over to leahlloyd.com and subscribe to the free monthly healing emails. Cards are flying out. Okay. Okay, so the first card for this week is Seven of Ariel. And this card tells you that you have invested wisely. You have put in the effort. You've done the hard yards. It might feel like things have come to a standstill all of a sudden, but it hasn't. This is just the pause that you need before life gets really busy and hectic with the outcomes of what you've been working towards. So you're being asked to be patient right now. Review your progress and you can start making plans for whatever's coming next, but just give yourself that little bit of time now just to breathe. Six of Gabriel is the second card that came out, and this is a card of celebration. You are being congratulated for having done a great job. It is time to move on to the next project or whatever this is relating to for you. Some of you might be receiving awards or scholarships. You might be getting promoted at work. There might be incoming job offers, relationship offers, something that you have been working on is really coming to fruition, and this is a really nice card. The card that flew out was the Page of Raphael, and this talks about a new emotional experience. So while the Six of Gabriel is more about work, career, material kind of things you can see and track, I guess. This card is more, this is relationships, or it could be an emotional experience within. This is you connecting with your intuition and really paying attention to the signs that come to you and trusting in those, and you're in a place now where you can trust in those and you don't have to second guess them or question where you've been or where you're headed, because you know that everything's happening as it should. The Seven of Raphael comes up at the end of the week and you're being asked to make a decision. So it may well be that you, at the start of the week, you are taking that moment out, that time out to just be and contemplate what is coming next. But as the week comes to an end, you are being asked to make a decision, and you need to be very clear on what you want. Take action that supports what you want, and really do this in a way that is completely in line with who you are. If you have any doubts, or if part of you just thinks, oh, this is 90% right, but there's that 10% it's just not feeling right, but I'm going to go for it. Really take a moment to look at that 10% and question whether there's a better way, whether this is exactly right for you. Don't rush this decision purely because you want the decision to be made, I think is the message that's coming through. This is very much allowing yourself that time and space to breathe and stop and think and be sure before you move on to the next thing. The bottom of the deck is Four of Gabriel, and this card again is about celebrations. It's abundant rewards for hard work. It is letting go of anything that has held you back or held you down. And for some of you, I think too, you're taking a lot of responsibility for other people, for their health, happiness, well-being. And I think you're kind of letting it go this week. I think this week you're just going, you know what? Now I'm focusing on me and what I want. And I think you're going to let a lot of that go and realize that it's not your responsibility. So the card from my healing cards for this week that came up was Breathe, which fits in beautifully with the rest of the reading, because we forget sometimes we're so busy, we're rushing always from one thing to the next, that we don't stop to just breathe. And when you breathe, notice how you're breathing too. As a nurse, I'm finding now that people are breathing from the top bases of their lungs only, and so they have a much faster respirate than what we're meant to have. And we seem to be seeing a lot more of, lung issues. And I think it's because a lot of us, we're so busy, we don't take that time to really breathe and breathe from right down low in the lower bases of your lungs. And so we're not using our body to its full effect and how it's meant to be used. So really just take the time to stop and breathe in and feel that breath filling your whole lungs right down the base. Feel your rib cage really expanding with that. And you will see improved health with that as well. So not only will you mentally feel better, but physically you will also. I'm also going to draw one card from the Spirit Oracle this week. And the card is Joy. And this card is about love and compassion. It says it's a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift, and newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. So focus on the good in life this week, and if there isn't much to focus on, then create it. Find ways, do things that make you happy. You know, join a group that does something you enjoy. You know, take up a hobby that you've always wanted to do. Read an inspiring book. It doesn't have to be expensive or a major gesture, just something that brings you some happiness so that you can remind yourself what that feeling is and draw on that then when you need to. When the hard times come, you can draw on that experience and remember how that felt. Because a lot of us, I think, this has been a huge year. And a lot of people, I think, have lost a lot this year, and life has changed a great deal, and so joy has perhaps gone by the wayside. So we're nearly at the end of the year. Let's go out with a bang and find the joy and the happiness in our lives, because it looks good. It really does. So I hope you have a great week. I'll see you next week. Bye.